Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? I firstly wanted to start off by saying thank you so much to everyone and anyone who wished my mom well. I had mentioned in the community tab that she actually went to the hospital, like last minute kind of thing, twice in 1 month. So we're hoping for the best, but you know, it could be a lot on one's mental health in a way. So yeah, I wanted to just say thank you so much for all the love. I really appreciate it. Also, I would say like her going there kind of inspired me to kind of get back to my roots of just drinking lots of juices and having more smoothies incorporated into my life. So I made a green juice for today. And I feel like this right here is just so amazing for the body. It's just like gold and goals, if you know what I'm saying. So it's just like celery, cucumber, 1 green apple, lime, ginger, and I think that's pretty much it. It's not the most tastiest, oh my gosh, thing ever, but it's nice, it's decent. Probably continue to do that on a day-to-day basis just to be mindful of what we put in our bodies. I think it's just so important, you know, like it really makes a difference. So for today's video, I wanted to discuss with you guys some newly released makeup and maybe some skincare, but mainly makeup items that brands are releasing for holiday 2021. This is the time where most of the items are like sneak peeked. Not necessarily have they been released yet, but they're sneak peeked. It's a way to get excited and feel like, okay, hey, like I'm picking this up, I'm not picking this up, just to kind of, you know, get in the zone. It's, I don't know, just like it's so exciting. So basically I make these videos every single year and I was like, you know what, I definitely want to discuss this with you guys. Having a hard time talking there. So yeah, I would love to hear your feedback on all of these goods. Are these items that you're going to be picking up? Are you going to be skipping out on most of the goods? Is there anything that catches your eye? Are you like over this? Keep me posted. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. Also, I did want to say that this sweater is from Hollister. I'll try to have a link down below. It's a new one that they recently released, so I like it, it's good. So Hourglass is gonna be releasing a face palette in time for holiday 2021. So they have one that's going to be called the Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. So I want to say maybe that could work out for a multitude of different skin tones, but I also like the fact that they are releasing the Ambient Lighting Edit Universe Unlocked, which I feel like would be great if you do have a deeper skin tone. I know a lot of you guys had mentioned that Hourglass doesn't necessarily cater to those who have maybe like a medium to deep skin tone, and I love that they heard us in a sense and kind of did something about it, you know what I mean? I think it's important to be, what's the word, inclusive, yeah, so that everyone can really be part of a vibe. Like, why not? So I think that both of these palettes are gorgeous. I speak about Hourglass powders constantly. I love their bronzer. Their face powder is amazing. Their blushes are OMG vibes. I really like these palettes because for this time around, they didn't squish 6 in 1. I recently decluttered one of these from like 2-3 years ago because I liked the quality, but it was just always so hard to like get a brush in like the face powder and the bronzer, and it was just like, it was always annoying, you know? For the blush, it wasn't really an issue, and for the highlighter, it also wasn't an issue, but I needed like a nice amount of space for like the face powder, and squishing 6 powders in one, which is typically what they do, was just not it for me. I like that they included 5 powders this time, the big one being a face powder, and then 4 smaller powders. So we have blush bronzers, did I say bronzers? Blush bronzers, and a highlighter. Even though with my bronzer brush it would be a little bit hard to get in there, but I still feel like at least we got a big face powder and I can really just squish my brush in there and apply it seamlessly on the face. Packaging, 10 out of 10, absolute goals, like so nice. I think these are beautiful. I definitely want to pick one up. Maybe I'll pick both. You never know with me. I still feel like both could still work out. I'll just have to be lighter handed with like the deeper palette, but beautiful. Beautiful is not even the word. I don't know how much these are gonna retail for. I wanna say $80. That's typically how much these palettes are by them. But I think that it's a lot, but you still get a decent amount in each. And I'm telling you, this looks stunning on the skin, like legit. Wow. Then I see that Too Faced, what is up with the wording today? Okay, we need some juice in our lives, right? Too Faced is gonna be releasing a holiday collection. They did already release their Cinnamon Swirl palette a little bit ago, which I have a first impression on, but they're also gonna be releasing, what is this called? Let me see if I can see. I can't really see exactly what it says, but I believe that there are 2 palettes that are gonna be included in here with 4, 12 shades in each, and then there's also going to be a bronzer blush palette. Now I'll be honest with you guys, usually with these kits, I used to pick them up back in the day, first of all to review, so you guys can be aware if like it's good or not, but then also for myself, I was like, okay, I'm feeling the vibe, you know, let's have it. But I would say for the past maybe year or two, I haven't really been gravitating towards these kits. So in a way, it really doesn't speak to me. I feel like they're very, very similar year to year. But it's also Too Faced, so it's kind of cute. So maybe there's still a vibe, which there is with this. But I don't know. In a way, I'm kind of like, I'm probably going to be skipping out on this. But I definitely want to make videos that are helpful for you guys. So if this is something that you feel like, hey, I want to get this for a friend, for a sibling, for a daughter, for my mom, you know, for yourself, and you feel like, hey, I would love to know if this is good or not. I like that, you know, you get so much in one for a reasonable price. Let me know. I can definitely pick it up and review it. I mean, for myself though, I feel like I'm probably not going to pick it up, but if you want to see a review, then let me know and I can definitely review it. Okay, then Too Faced is also going to be releasing this delicious little one. Let me tell ya, this is the cutest ever. So you guys know I love these little ones by Too Faced. I feel like when they when they released these maybe like 3 years ago, they were so like, they were amazing. You know, it was like they released 1 or 2, it was like, oh my gosh, cutest thing ever, need. But then I feel like this past year they just released 1,000 in one shot and it's like, whoa, take it easy. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys know how it is. Like when you release too much of something or when you give too much of something, and I should think the same for myself too. I feel like sometimes I'm just way too nice, and sometimes it's like, okay, you don't have to be that nice. It's nice to be nice, but like not when people take advantage in a way. Anyway, so basically with this, it's like, I feel like they just released so much that it kind of lost its value and touch, and it's not even that exciting anymore. You know, you want to keep the ball rolling, you want to keep it exciting, you want to keep it fun, you know, release little bits and pieces here and there. So the last few they released, there were tons of misses, maybe like 1 or 2 hits. So, I mean, I was like in the middle with those. But with this one, I see they're only releasing 1 little guy. So I definitely have my eye on this. I think it's the cutest ever. The quality of these small palettes are usually amazing. They used to retail for 25 bucks. Now they're going to retail, I think now they retail for 27. So I don't know what's up with the price bump, but the cuteness is beyond with this. I like that it's neutral, but we get like this beautiful green in there and like this red shade. I think you can do a lot with this one. I like that it's so small and compact, and I think this is going to smell maybe like Christmas coffee, which, what does that really smell like? I'm assuming amazing. So that's in my yes section for sure. Okay, Natasha Denona, my favorite, is gonna be releasing this adorable 5-pan palette. I own all of the little 5-pan palettes by Natasha Denona. I actually have a ranking video discussing all of them. I would say initially when she released a bunch of these little ones, you know, they were kind of like so-so-ish. But now I feel like they're amazing. It's a small palette that includes 5 shadows. Mattes and metallics are usually included in these palettes. The color stories are usually pretty unique. You can do a lot with them for the most part, And this right here I would say is no exception. It seems like there are 3 mattes and 2 metallics. I like when she includes a few of each. Like I don't like with other palettes she only included 1 metallic and 4 mattes. I see where she was going with that. But at the same time, I feel like, at least for me, I'm very limited when it comes to creating looks with only 1 metallic and 4 mattes. It would be nice to have like 3 metallics or 3 mattes, 2 mattes, 2 metallics, you know, like a nicer roundup. Okay, point is, this is so cute, okay? I like that it has like a honey tone vibe to it, and I guess that kind of green in the middle there is gonna be popular moving forward. Yeah, I feel like green is the shade of this year, as I hear. And I just think that that's going to be beautiful on the eyes. I could see that working out for so many different skin tones, so many different eye colors, and her formula cannot be beat style. So that is an absolute winner in my book. It also, I believe, will come with a brush, which is interesting. She never really did that. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit more expensive, like the kit, like the 5-pan palette and the brush. Maybe it'll be a $30 kit as opposed to $25 just for the eyeshadow palette on its own. We've got no neighbors, so that's the deal for now. Anyways, this is so cute. I really cannot wait to check this out in store, to receive it, to purchase it, to do looks with it. So excited, you know. I mean, I'll tell you, I've been excited about makeup here and there, but like now it's like even more so. Then back here I see that Huda Beauty is going to be releasing a little kit. You guys know I love kits. I cannot wait till they release like a ton so that you know what I'm saying? We can kind of like review it all and see what's really worth the money. Advent calendars are coming as well. I have one on the way, so get ready for that. But Huda Beauty is going to be releasing this power duo. We get a mini lipstick and then a mini perfume. I actually really like her perfumes. Initially when I bought the few little ones that she has, I was like, not really. But I will tell you, I'm almost finished with one, almost finished with two, and I'm almost halfway done with the other ones. They're really, really great perfumes to mix and match with, but also I feel like they're the kind of perfume that you have to give them a minute, and then like once it settles into the skin, you're like, you know what, I'm feeling myself, you know what I mean? So this looks like a good one, and then her lipsticks are fantastic. Love her formula, so I'm excited about that. Benefit is going to be releasing this Slay Beauty, like, duo. We get the mini Benefit Hoola bronzer and then the Gimme Brow. Classic products by Benefit. I think this might be around the $20 price tag. Both amongst my favorites from Benefit Cosmetics. I actually used Hoola bronzer today. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I can't said this like 4 times already. It's a good kit, you know? I mean, they're probably going to be releasing more. Why am I yelling? They're probably going to be releasing more kits. So this is probably not the only one they're going to have around, but amazing products. I feel like the holidays is the time to get goodies that you've been wanting, but you don't want to spend the full price tag on. Like, they always have tons to offer during the holiday season. Although sometimes the formulas can differ a little, but then I'll be there to let you guys know if it's crap or not. But then also sometimes not, you know, it's a gamble in a way, but usually I would say it's decent. Okay, next I see that Too Faced is going to be releasing these little like ornaments. So one of them is like with their gloss, with their plumping gloss, which I don't like their glosses. These glosses, the lip injection glosses, are so beyond uncomfortable for me. I will not take it. But it's going to be an option, and they're going to be releasing an ornament of their Better Than mascara. That's a good one. What else? We'll take a breathing moment. Give me a minute here. Okay. I see lipsticks, but I don't know what brand. Okay, yeah. Makeup Forever. Actually, I haven't spoken about Makeup Forever in a long time. I feel like they just didn't release a bunch of goods recently, right? Like, I really just haven't heard about them in a while. But they're going to be releasing these really, really cool lipsticks. Hopefully from the picture you guys are able to see like the design of the lipsticks. It's really beautiful, and I think that there are a decent amount of shades in the line. Seems like most of the shades are more berry tone reddish shades, which I don't typically wear, but occasionally we'll throw it in and we'll wear it. I think these shades would be really perfect for the holiday season. I know a lot of you guys always tell me how you like love whipping out your like reds, and like, I mean, this is more closer to the winter, but I feel like even for the fall, you like love pulling out your like coffee-ish type of colors, or those like rustic tones. I feel you on that, you know? So I feel like this would be very, very fitting for the holiday season. They look good. I probably would want to pick a few of those up. Ulla Henriksen. I used to say Ole Henriksen, but a lot of you guys were like, it's Ulla. So Ulla Henriksen is going to be releasing this Oh My Stars kit. So it includes a few deluxe size goodies. I think that there are actually going to be 2 different kits with some of his newer products and some of his like cult classics. I love his skincare goodies. They work out amazingly for my skin. So definitely kits that I have my eye on. Looks good, and again, it's just a great way to get like stock up on goods, especially skincare, because skincare, they're usually the same, even if it's in kits or if it's not. But it's just a great way to stock up, you know? I know that Fresh Beauty, I see here that Fresh Beauty is going to be releasing a bunch of kits as well. So they have a kit here that includes their rose lip balm, their lip, like the lip balm that comes in a tin, and then the brown sugar lip scrub. All of those are amazing goodies. They're also going to be having a different skincare kit here, which includes some of the lip products, a toner, a moisturizer, a cleanser. They usually release a ton. So if you've been wanting any of their like items, if you wanted to try anything, that would be the time. You know what? My battery's about to die, so that's why I'm kind of like, ooh. Okay, let me change the battery. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so next up we have some goods here from Tarte Cosmetics. So Tarte is going to be releasing these Sweet Tarte Frosted palette. So one of them is called Frosted, one of them is called Double Shot. So the Frosted one seems like it has more of like those rosier tones. It's really hard to see from the pic, so I'll just try to describe it as best I could. And then the other one, a Double Shot, has more of like those, I would say coffee, more fall appropriate type of colors. I like that they kind of made a swirl in the pan of the shadow, because at the end of the day, at the end game, I feel like everything was kind of done a million times over again. So it's kind of, I feel like the holiday season is a good time time to see the creative side of brands. Like, how will you switch things up? Will you do the same thing? Will you make the same kits? Will the same products be included in there? Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, even though these are shades that we typically see, I kind of like that I see effort with them. I see that they're trying to switch it up and they're trying to make things, you know, unique and different and fun. Because, I mean, we want it to be fun too. So yeah, those actually look pretty cute. Will I pick them up? I'm in the middle with those. If it's something that you're interested in, if you'd want to see a review on it, then let me know. But I'm in the middle of like but I'm in like the middle there, kind of leaning more towards like not really. It's cute, but like I don't feel like I need to kind of have it. Like, it doesn't spark as much joy in a sense, but it's cute. So let me know if you want to see a review. But then they're also going to be releasing, I believe, a kit with a few of their Amazonian clay blushes, and I think their exposed highlighter, which is one of their best-selling highlighters. They have amazing blushes, and typically the ones that come in the holiday kits are, I would say, not exactly the same as their full-size Amazonian clay blushes, but pretty close. Ooh, okay, next I wanted to speak to you guys about this. Now, this right here is actually not for holiday, it's for spring 2022, which is like, what? You know, but I feel like just like with clothes and shoes, second, brands prepare, you know, what they're going to release months in advance, so they are prepared for the upcoming season. So I mean, I feel like spring is a little bit away, like we just finished summer, but Too Faced is going to be releasing this like really cute palette. This is going to be called, I'm not sure, it actually doesn't say. Oh, maybe it's gonna be called something butterflies. I think it's so cute. I feel like butterflies is so in. I saw a butterfly the other day. It was kind of cute. I liked how it was just like, you know, flying and like living life. This right here is adorable. Too Faced usually gets me. I feel like the teddy bear palette is the same thing as this specific palette, but in a spring version. So I feel like that's the route they're kind of going for now. Like they're doing their bigger tin palettes, but they're also doing these maybe like slightly smaller tin palettes. It is your neutral palette with pops of like, you could see like a beautiful, like two beautiful green colors. We get some berry tones in there, and it seems like there are some unique finishes in here. Besides from mattes and metallics, it seems like there are also like those glitters, but it doesn't, I hope it's not going to be textured. I like a very saturated glitter that's very multi-dimensional, like a bunch of colors, but I don't like when it's gritty and you need glue. I like when you can just take it with your finger and apply it on and you're like, oh my gosh, like what do you have on your eyes? So they do kind of have that with the teddy bear palette. That's why I'm thinking they might have it with this. Adorable. We're gonna need to have this in our lives pronto style. They're also gonna be releasing the Better Than X mascara, the regular version and then the waterproof version, with the limited edition packaging with the butterflies all over it, which I think is really cute. I love this mascara. The wand is definitely more on the bigger side, but I feel like it looks great on the lashes. It doesn't irritate the eyes, and it works well. I've gone through tons of those, and I think by them incorporating the butterflies just adds a little bit of a twist, and it just makes it more fun to use. Again, like, we love this. All right, next I wanted to speak to you guys about this collection right here, which I actually don't know if it is for holiday, but I think it might be. This right here is the new, I don't know, I feel like half of you are gonna be like, what? And then half of you are gonna be like, yes. So this right here is the new Bobbi Brown and Monopoly collection. All right. Every single Saturday, every single Sabbath, my siblings and I used to always play Monopoly. It was like a game that took hours. We were really into it. We had like the full edition, like the solid one that was like a limited edition one. It was like a legit Monopoly like game, and the money felt so real. Everything just felt so cool. It was always like who's getting Boardwalk and Parkville, and then Oriental was kind of like nobody wanted that one, you know. But then Tennessee was always like, all right, I'll take it. Everyone landed on that one. But you know what, this, when I saw the picture of this, it really just made me so happy that I feel like I'm about to cry, in a way where it was just kind of like, sometimes you just look back and you're like, wow, you know, like, I feel like I want to create such memories. I feel like sometimes when we're just doing our thing and like living life, at least for me, sometimes I don't like appreciate every little thing, but it's so important to. And this just reminded me of those times where it's like, you know what? Good stuff. Okay, so first thing they're going to be releasing is this highlighter. I believe it's a highlighter that I already own, but the Monopoly guy is embossed in there, and I'm kind of like, yes, need it. That highlighter by Bobbi Brown is beyond excellent. It's such a good one. I made a highlighter declutter video yesterday, and I mentioned how like amazing, it's just such a good one. They're also going to be releasing this eyeshadow palette, which I'll be honest with you, if the Monopoly man would not be in there, I'd be like, what is this exactly? But at the same time, I feel like you really could do a lot with this one. I love the like peachier brown tones with the pop of green. I think it's really, really pretty. I don't know how many looks I'll be able to come up with this specifically, but I love it, okay? I mean, I think they could have done a little bit more because so many of the shades actually look very, very similar. So it's kind of like, again, they could have done something maybe blue because of like Parkville or Boardwalk. Parkville? The place is called Parkville. Or Boardwalk were the two places, if you played Monopoly, that everyone wanted because the rent was $2,000. And it's like, whoever landed on that, that's the amount of money you got. So it would have been nice to maybe get a little bit more diversity with this one. You know, I feel like they could have done a little bit more, but because it's Monopoly, I'll take it. I think it's still very cute. They're going to be releasing a red lipstick as well, which I need to get my hands on pronto. And what else? I think they're going to be releasing like a powder, a soothing cleansing oil, and then their cult classic primer in a Monopoly like version, which I heard amazing things about. I think I've tried a deluxe size of that, but I never owned the full size, and I think now will be the time to. I've always been wanting it, but I'm like, I don't want to spend, I'm like, I don't really need another primer in my life, but now that it's Monopoly vibes, we will take it. So thrilled about this one, okay? It's such a good one. Okay, the last collection I wanted to speak to you guys about is from Fenty Beauty, and I wasn't going to speak about this because I felt like this video is already like long-ish, but also maybe I wanted to keep it for a future video, but then I'm like, it's current now, so let's talk. So this right here is the brand new eyeshadow palette that Fenty recently released. It is $48. I actually already ordered it. I did the Sephora pickup, so I have to pick it up in the next day or two. I was gonna pick it up today, but I want to go to my mother to the hospital. So hopefully this video will be up for Sunday. Maybe I'll be able to pick it up later on today. Anyway, when I saw this palette, it definitely gave me like Patrick Ta vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little bit different, but it's still kind of in the same family. I'm curious to see what the quality is like. If you guys have been watching my channel for, I would say, at least a year or so, I mean, you probably know. Or if you don't, I really don't like the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow formula. I think it really is pretty bad. I used to own those small like palettes that they had, the 6-pan palettes, and the color stories are beautiful, but the quality sucks, you know. And then the bigger Moroccan spice palette I think they released a while ago, which was discontinued, also terrible. I want to say her lip products are fantastic. Her complexion products are also really good. Highlighters, great stuff. What else? She has a lot of good stuff, but I feel like for eyeshadows, they did not perfect the game. I know that they didn't release eyeshadow palettes in a very long time, and maybe because they were trying to perfect the formula, and I hope that they did because, I mean, why not? You know, I would love to use some of their palettes, but the few that I've tried were terrible. But this one right here, I like the color story. It is your neutral palette, so maybe not gonna appeal to everyone because it's a very, I would say, more basic palette. But I actually just want to pick it up mainly for the quality. Like, I really want to see, is this good or is it not? And then, I mean, it is a pretty palette. I like that. I like with this one that, I'll tell you what I like. I like the fact that it's a neutral palette, but we get pinky tones as well. I think pinky tones look so beautiful on the eyes, especially when they're more subtle like this, where it's not like hot pink. It's more like champagne pink or like white pink, you know? It just like, it looks really good. So I want to pick that up, so I'm going to pick that up later today, and hopefully I'll be able to go. And then she also released the Diamond Bomb Triple Drip All Over Diamond Veil palette, which includes 3 different highlighters. This is $42, I believe, and I think that both of the palettes can kind of snap together, so you have one side of your, like, you have... Okay, so one side is basically like the eyeshadow, and then the other side is like, you know, highlighter. So it's like a 2-in-1 situation, all compacted, which I think is awesome that it kind of like clasps together. This looks really pretty, but I'll be honest, I feel like most of the shades will be really dark if you have fair to light skin tone, which is kind of a bummer. It's hard to make these palettes work for a multitude of different skin tones. So maybe she could have released 2, one for lighter skin tones, one for deeper skin tones. But I mean, based on the swatches, they don't look heavily pigmented. It's more of like a little bit of like a sheen. So hopefully this will be able to work out for everyone, you know? And then she also released a bunch of these Heat lip glosses, right? Yeah. So I believe she has, I think, 1 or 2 shades already in the line, but she recently released, I want to say, 3 new ones. 1 pinky tone, 1 more neutral, and 1 like chocolatey brown type of color. These are really nice. I would say it's like a hybrid between like a gloss and a liquid lipstick in a sense. It has a nice amount of pigmentation for sure, non-sticky, gives you the shine of a gloss and the pigmentation of a liquid lipstick. I wouldn't say it's the longest lasting ever though, because it's more of like that creamier finish. But I love wearing these on their own with lip liners. It's like a 10 out of 10. You can even wear it with like a liquid lipstick or something. So yeah, those look good. I think it's like $21 each. I'm kind of almost waiting for like holiday kits, because I think that she's gonna maybe release these in little sizes and like deluxe sizes, which for me is fine. I don't necessarily feel like I need a full size gloss. Let's be real here. So I'm kind of waiting on those, but if she doesn't release kits, I'll probably purchase one or two because I love these tones. And maybe not the deepest shade, you know, I don't wear those kind of colors often, but the 2 lighter shades, it's gonna be a yes. Ooh, okay, fine. Actually, one more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. And this will be the last, but I feel like for this week, have been a ton to talk about. So NikkieTutorials actually just released her new skincare line, which is called Nimia, I want to say. And I think it's really cool. I'm so happy for her. I think it's a massive accomplishment, especially skincare. I feel like it's so hard to do. You want to make sure the formulas are perfected. So to see that you release something like this, I think is just a huge milestone, you know? Everything in the line seems like it's blue and orange, which I think is unique and pretty different. What we have here is the cooling eye stick for $22. We have the primer moisturizer for $30. We also have the License to Glow serum for $37. Set it and forget it setting spray, which I'm actually very curious about. That's probably the main item I would love to get, for $25. And then the blow before you go fan for $15. Let's be real, those fans are like $1. You know what I mean? Like we used to get them in like elementary school or in like day camp and stuff, or you can get them for like $2, $3 maybe, but 15 is a bit steep. Will it be different compared to other fans? Is there more of a vibe? I don't know, we'll see. Will I spend $15? Maybe, maybe not. I guess I'll see once this collection releases. Maybe to get free shipping, I'll have to spend a certain amount. So it's possible, but this collection is gonna be available September 23rd. I'm really curious to see if this skincare line is like a legit one, if it really works, and if it has good ingredients, if it benefits the skin. So let me know if you guys would want to see a video on this or not. I can kind of like use these for maybe 2-3 weeks and then get a good feel of what the collection is about, and then let you know if it's worth it, if it's not, if it's been doing anything for my skin or not. But I will tell you, you know, this situation here definitely helps out with the skin for sure. So it's like a win-win situation. And I mean, of course, using good skincare products helps, of course, but I feel like with these kind of drinks, smoothies, eating well, I know for myself, my skin has been looking beyond gorgeous lately. So just saying. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts down below for sure. Even if you usually don't comment, keep me posted. Because every time I read your comments, I'm like, I see where you're coming from. And then a different comment's like, interesting, you know what I mean? So let me know. I'm actually waiting for Sephora to do their VIP, no, not VIP. What is it called? Rouge early access sale in store. I go there every year to see what the vibe is. So I'm curious to see like what they'll have there soon. Like usually they do it the first week of September. What's going on? So we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to your comments. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Bye.